How is your foot, and at what point did you kind of feel like, okay, I'm good now?
Say that again?
How is your foot doing?
Yeah.
Last year, obviously,
I'm 100% now. I feel great. I got no soreness. I got no, residual effects from anything that happened. So good off season of rehab. I was kind of back and forth here and home, and I feel great. I feel best I've felt. I'm sitting at 255 right now. Probably the fastest I've been. Faster than last year, I'll tell you that. So I'm feeling good.
Was it scary to go through that? Just like have it is this ever going to get better?
It wasn't fun. Yeah, it wasn't fun, and I didn't want to miss the last 3 games of the season either. So that was a bummer. But I mean, it is what it is. It's life. I recovered well. I rehabbed well, and I feel great.
What was your
12 offense is one of the most difficult to defend. When you look at what you and Brock can potentially be, are you able to appreciate that with a Devontae what this offense can be?
Yeah, 100%. I think there's a little bit of that to where I'm still learning this offense, So I don't know exactly how it's going to fit into the offense, but we're putting a lot of things in right now. We're running a lot of stuff out there. Brock's been great so far. He's been a great dude, eager to learn. So it's been great. We got a great tight end room. We got a lot of fun tight ends, and we got a great tight end coach too.
Mike, what was your knee-jerk reaction when you're watching the draft, or if you're even watching the draft, and they say with their first-round pick, the Raiders select a tight end, Brock Bowers?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, they drafted me last year, so I just got to come here, keep my head down, keep working hard, try to win as many games as possible, man. I mean, that's totally out of my control. So I'm here to play ball.
How soon do you flip that page then and say, okay, not saying that you were negative about it, but that it becomes a positive?
Oh, it's already in the past.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's already way behind me. Yeah.
But how much did that, because respect means a lot to you, what did it mean to you that they picked up the phone and said, listen, you're still key to our thoughts, we just think this makes everybody better? What did that mean that they gave you, because you're technically still a rookie?
Yeah.
What did that mean to get that respect from them?
Yeah, I mean, it was a whole new coaching staff coming in too, so that was huge for me. I was just kind of getting to know them, getting to learn the offense, getting to know their personalities, things like that, and then that happened. So, yeah, it was good. It was good to hear from them.
Mike.
It's easier than last year. Yeah. It's been great. It's been great. Getsy's been great. My tight ends coach, Steckel's been great. AP's been great with the offense, and slowly but surely we're getting there.
What's made it easier?
I'd say it's a little bit more simple. Yeah, a little bit more simple. A bit easier to understand, but I mean, there's tons of offenses in the NFL. That's kind of how it is. So I'm very happy with the way this offense is going so far, and what we're going to be able to do on the offensive side.
What do you like about the way Luke uses tight ends in this offense?
Yeah, Cole Kmet from Notre Dame for the Chicago Bears, so I'm pretty good buddies with him. So I talked to him, and he said he loves Getsy. Loves Getsy, loves Steck, my tight ends coach. And obviously, he just got a big-time contract, and he's got a ton of balls his way. So from everything I've seen and everything I've heard and learned, Getsy's offense is very good for tight ends. It's very good for offenses and scoring points. So we're excited about that.
What's the biggest area of improvement you've tried to make this offseason on your game?
I'd say my speed, number one. Number two, I'd say my blocking. I'd say about halfway through the season last year, my blocking really turned on, but those first 7-8 games, I really didn't know what the heck I was even doing out there. So I've definitely got better at that. There's no doubt about that. And then I feel like through the rehab process, strengthening my hips, strengthening my hammies, everything, I've been able to sort of become faster, a little bit more twitchy, things like that.
I know it's early in the process, but what does the quarterback room look like? The guys that are competing for the job and
everybody's competing right now. Everybody looks great. Gardner's been throwing me balls. Aiden, obviously. They both look good, man. It's going to be a good competition. I'm really excited for both of them. I'm really happy for both of them.
Michael, guys talk about that off-season between their rookie and first and second year. You realize this is your job now. There's no more trying to impress anybody for the draft. It's really just getting ready and getting prepared.
Just play ball.
Yeah. Did you kind of sense that this off-season, how it was all about that now?
Yeah. My mentality, my attitude this year, nothing wrong with last year, but it's just different this year. It's different. I'm way happier. I'm way more positive. I love to be out here on this field. I love to play football, man. It's what I do. It's my job, like you said. So I've definitely flipped the script a little bit. Last year, maybe there were some days I didn't want to come in or something was going on. Like, I flipped the script. It's time to dig down, play some ball, win some ball games, and do what I need to do for this team. It's, rookie year's over. That's way in the past. I've already reflected on it. I've already put it behind me. I don't even think about it anymore.
How much of flipping that script has to do with the head coach and the energy he brings?
I don't know. Could have something to do with it. Yeah.
What are some of the big advantages of having two real talented young not rookie, but young tight ends?
How are you going to stop him? Brock has a lot of speed. Like I said, I've gotten a little bit faster, and I think there's a ton of things. Number one, in the run game that Brock will be able to help me out with too, blocking. But then number two, who's going to guard both of us? If you put a backer here, put a small safety here, I'm a big body, Brock's a big body, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Do both you guys be moved around the offense then?
100%. Yeah.
Watching you at Notre Dame, you were very gregarious, and then last year at times it just didn't look.
I don't even know what that means.
You were constantly laughing. It was like you were at a party on the field.
Yeah.
Last year at times it didn't look like football wasn't as fun. Not because you were bad attitude, just the struggles of a rookie. Now you seem like the Notre Dame.
Oh yeah.
Michael, now are you
100%,
back to that?
100%. Whatever I went through last year, it was a long year. There's no doubt about it. But like I told you guys before, I reflected on it. I put it behind me, and I'm done thinking about it, man. I'm looking forward to year 2. I mean, that's the end of it, really. It is what it is. Would I have wanted to have more touchdowns? Would I have wanted to win more games? Of course. But reflect on it, do what you need to do, and then look ahead. So it is what it is.
You made a really nice catch in the end zone today, kind of over the middle. Looked like you were pretty excited about it too. I mean, it's just a practice, but is that part of that just like having fun again? And
having fun with your teammates, having fun on the practice field. Getting excited when you score touchdowns. Like, you're allowed to do that at practice. You're allowed to be happy for your teammates. You're allowed to celebrate. You're allowed to. It doesn't have to be, all right, you score, let's go, next play, or blah blah blah. Like, all right, let's take it easy here. Let's have fun. This is football. We're doing this for our jobs. If we score a touchdown, that's a big deal. We like touchdowns, so let's celebrate and have fun.
Like you mentioned, like halfway through last season is when you felt like it clicked for you as a blocker. Like, what did you pick up on that changed and just kind of carried with you?
I was working on some drills, number one. But I think number two, it's more of understanding the offense too. I think I remember a quote from Gronk, like he kind of got that offense midway through the season. I mean, I totally fully understood that offense probably by game 8. So it was pretty complicated. It was a hard year, but I feel like my coach last year, Coach Shaplinski, we did a really good job of some sort of drill work in terms of blocking, keeping my feet under, not having my head over my feet, striking, things like that. The process throughout that, I got better throughout it.
When you talk about moving on and kind of processing, was that like an active processing? Did you actually set aside time to sit down and be like, what happened? How am I going to move on? Like, was that a thing that you worked on?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Is that advice you got from somebody, or is that just something you decided that you?
Something I've sort of been doing my whole life, I'd say. I wouldn't really call it sitting down and meditating or anything, but just sort of reflecting, what did I do? What could I have done better? What was out of my hands? What was out of, my circumstance? Things like that. So.
All right.